what type of tests did you develop for the testing team? So you could model your answer like this. At PwC, I was responsible for implementing and expanding our test automation strategy across the platform. Let me walk you through what I specifically worked on. On the front end side, I wrote end-to-end tests using Playwright and Cypress. These tests simulate real user journeys, things like form submissions, navigation flows, and heavy data table interactions. The goal was to catch regressions before they reached production, especially on workloads that were complex and touched multiple components. I also wrote unit tests using Jest for individual React components and utility functions. These were fast, isolated tests that verified each piece of logic worked currently on its own. Things like form validation logic, data transformation functions, and component rendering under different prop conditions. On the backend side, I worked with Selenium for integration and regression testing of API driven workflows. We had a suite that ran against our Java Spring Boot services to verify that endpoints were returning correct responses, handling edge cases properly, and maintaining backwards compatibility as we made changes. Beyond writing the tests themselves, I contributed to the CI/CD pipeline so that the full test suite ran automatically on every pull request. This meant no code could be merged unless all tests passed, which significantly reduced regression issues and gave the team confidence when deploying into production. One concrete outcome I could say is our automated test coverage helped us catch issues earlier in the development cycle, which reduced the back and forth with the QA team and improved overall release reliability. At Oracle, I had a similar responsibility using Selenium to build automated test suites for enterprise Java application, ensuring product quality across releases. So in summary, I have used Jest for unit tests, Playwright and Cypress for end-to-end front-end tests, Selenium for back-end integration tests, all wired into CI/CD so testing was automatic and continuous, not manual. So basically in this answer you need to understand that the differences between different terminologies and different functionalities. So the follow-up questions that you need to prepare for is, what is the difference between unit integration and end-to-end tests? So unit tests are one function in isolation, and integration tests are the ones that test multiple components which are working in integration or together. End to end is full user journey from browser to database and back. Now there could be a question, why did you choose Playwright over Selenium for front end? Playwright is faster, supports modern browsers natively, has better async handling, and does not require separate driver setup like Selenium does. How do you decide what to test? So we need to test the critical user paths first, then edge cases, then happy paths, prioritize tests that catch the most expensive bugs, ones that would reach production.